Tesla Poot is designed to last for 8 hours. Its average consumption rate is estimated to be between 250 and 300 watts, which would get you through an 8-hour workday from 100% to almost 0%. Let's start with the power and efficiency of the Tesla bot. I'm not talking about the kind of power that sits on a throne or waves from a parade float. Rather, we're talking about the real, tangible ability to keep a robot humming through an entire 8-hour workday without the need for a single coffee break or a secret nap under the desk. This is accomplished with an energy intake of only 250 to 300 watts, which is roughly equivalent to the amount of power needed to run 2 desktop computers. Or to increase its relatability, imagine this. The robot is performing a hamstring curl, which is a movement that involves bending the knee and lifting against resistance. But instead of a dumbbell, it's hoisting a grand piano. That's right, the energy required to power the Tesla bots is significantly less than that required to run a small spaceship in your average sci-fi show. So if you were expecting some kind of high-octane energy monster, think again. This bot sips power like a fine tea rather than gulps it like a sports drink. Now, about those actuators, the muscle behind the bot's movement. If actuators were gym members, yes, you read correctly, a grand piano. This isn't just a robot gym brag. It's a demonstration of power that would make even the most seasoned bodybuilder shudder. This amazing lifting capacity is made possible by advanced engineering, which maximizes the effectiveness of each watt the robot needs. It's like having a magic trick that makes even tiny amounts of energy go a long way. Just think of being able to power your entire home with the energy needed to toast a piece of bread. The Tesla bot is akin to a household appliance superhero. In this analogy, you can observe that the robot is not just a diligent worker. Rather, it is an engineering marvel that blends the power of forklift with the energy efficiency of a small kitchen appliance. It is designed to perform heavy lifting without consuming excessive energy, demonstrating that in the field of robotics, intelligence definitely triumphs over brute force. The automated the hamstring actuator, which is shown in an impressive video that shows how the actuator can lift a grand piano. Moving on endurance isn't just for Olympic athletes anymore. Our Tesla bot can run at full throttle for more than 4 hours. That is, if marathons involve lifting pesos rather than miles. Throughout the entire 8-hour shift, it stays cool because of a computing system that is so efficient that it makes laptops appear like energy-hungry dinosaurs. Dr. Walter makes mention to an incredible film that Tesla released. Here's Dr. Walter dropping knowledge bombs. These actuators are incredibly powerful, he remarks. They can effortlessly lift a /ton grand piano, and the energy required is surprisingly minimal, just 183 WTS, equivalent to a couple of light bulbs. The actuators we discussed are capable of doing more than just lifting pianos. At just 183 watts, they'd break records for energy efficiency. Yes, your holiday decorations may consume more energy than this bot, but even with a battery pack smaller than a Tesla model, it can still operate for up to 12 hours on a single charge or travel 10 miles at a time. In other words, it can last longer than the typical binge-watching session. Dr. Walter makes mention to an incredible film that Tesla released. Let's talk about heavy lifting with a light touch. He says these actuators are so powerful that they can easily raise a 1/2-ton grand piano, and the energy required is shockingly minimal, just 183 WTS, which is equivalent to a pair of light bulbs. Moving right along, Optimus is more than merely this. Is not just a one-time party trick for Optimus. It can pull off this feat for a full 8 hours. Think of it this way. A grand piano, the kind you might think needs a team of movers and a few grunts, is being lifted by something that draws less power than a do of your average light bulbs. That's right, just 183 watts. If light bulbs could talk, they would be feeling pretty inadequate right about now. Optimus breaks the stereotype without breaking a sweat or consuming much power. When many robots are still clumsy, Optimus moves with the grace of a ballet dancer, albeit one who can hoist pianos. Most of us can't even focus on work for that long. And here it is, casually lifting GRS all day like it's no big deal, defying physics. Well, not exactly, more like bending the rules to its will. Let's put that into even greater perspective. It's not just about lifting large things. It's about putting the concept itself on its head. In the grand scheme of things, the energy it consumes is so negligible that you could probably watch your favorite series on Netflix while you melt into your couch. Optimus is changing our perception of robotic strength and endurance. It's not just about being able to lift heavy objects. The real magic lies in how it manages to be both incredibly durable and incredibly energy efficient. It seems impossible that a sumo wrestler would diet on celery sticks. But here we are with a robot that can outlift most people while using less energy than it takes to make morning toast. Bagel with every iteration, the Tesla bot becomes closer to a polished, market-ready product, a monument to Tesla's relentless quest of perfection. Dr. Walter highlights the clean cabling arrangement, dispelling any notions of chaos lying beneath the surface. Let's explore the beauty behind the brute force. Dr. Walter is all praise for the Optimus's sleek design and neat cabling. These enhancements and hip movement and joint design aren't just small adjustments. They're about improving balance, increasing motion efficiency, and creating more natural-feeling movements. Imagine a robot that moves more gracefully than the typical ballet dancer by coordinating bot charging with human brakes. Dr. Walter shows how a 16-hour workweek is doable and flexible enough. But what about going above and beyond, and in the grand scheme of things, maximizing Tesla bot efficiency for 24-hour operations? How can we minimize bot charging times with human brakes so that the machinery runs flawlessly around the clock? Utilizing current timetables to guarantee seamless operations, yes. Much like a smooth operator, it's as if humans and robots are dancing a flawlessly choreographed tango, and everyone knows when to stand back and refuel by deftly utilizing the human work schedule rhythms so we make sure our metallic employees are always energized and prepared to go without missing a beat. Just picture the robot sneaking off for a power sleep while everyone else is sipping lats and extending their limbs. When it comes to Tesla's impressive growth, it's not just about watching from the sidelines for Tesla bulls, and those with a keen eye for finding the next stock market gem. Today's sponsor, Seeking Alpha, shares your optimism about the company. It's a seamless integration of silicon and soul, ensuring smooth operations in a way that would even the most skeptical tech critic nod and approval, smooth enough for you and your buddies to feel bullish on Tesla and make you invest more with it. Your one-stop destination for the most recent information on Tesla is Seeking Alpha. Targets for Tesla stock price: Elon Musk's innovations with Tesla and everything else. Avoid the negative coverage of Tesla in the mainstream media. The greatest place to get pro-Tesla news online is Seeking Alpha. Routine so it can continue operating like a robot without missing a beat. This isn't just a typical tech adjustment. Rather, it's a game changer that might put an end to wires and cables. Think less trip hazards and more tech elegance. We've covered a wide range of topics today, from the energy-efficient grand piano lifts made by Optimus to the strategic planning required for round-the-clock operations. We've also shown how the Tesla bot redefines what robots are capable of doing with less energy than what it takes to run a few light bulbs by combining strength and precision. What do you think about the potential for battery swaps in robotics? Could this be the key to continuous operations? Or is there a better solution waiting to be discovered? How do you see induction charging influencing the design and functionality of future robots? Dr. Walter has guided us through the ongoing improvements that enhance balance and efficiency, as well as into the future of battery technology and charging solutions. If you found this in-depth look into the world of Tesla bots to be as insightful as we hope, please share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. You can also subscribe to Tesla Insights to receive updates on more of Tesla's groundbreaking innovations. As always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more. See you in the next one.